Emax Sanguine Blade. The future is now. Hello my fellow misfortunates and welcome to another solo queue game on my Platinum Smurf, aiming to get this account to Diamond before the season ends, because why not? And yeah, I want to experiment more with the Emax Misfortune, and we're essentially marrying the old Emax build to the new best lethality build, which is Sanguine Blade. So we'll see how that works out. I feel a little bit iffy not getting, you know, biscuits and boots from my rune page. I tried to go for a more ult-focused one with Ultimate Hunter, and also Cheap Shot is also quite nice. I will experiment with an early game Fairy Charm, so maybe that helps, but you need to be careful not to run with this. That's the whole issue. Because E is quite costly. And Nami is the strongest level 1 support, and in early game in general she's rather strong, so we need to be careful there as well. Try to win the lane. Senna AD carry is so hard nerfed though that I'm quite astonished that people still play that. You just get so little souls now. Yeah, now I'm almost Need to save my mana here. We're going Sanguine Blade first, and Berserker's Greaves. Nice! Ignite! Overpowered. Yeah, that was a good catch. Good job, Lux. It's another one! And now I'm okay. Not sure if I needed to heal there, probably not. There is the jungler. Oh, I can't farm these. Nice, good job. I'm surprisingly far down in CS though. I wonder how this build will play out. We're going for the Sanguine Blade build, but we max W last actually. In favor of E. Quite curious if that's a viable strategy. Well, you never know until you try it, right? It's important to always keep experimenting if you want to become a better player. Speaking of which, if you want to become a better player, you should probably do with people like this Lux support, but you should also do what, well, everyone does when they want to learn something new. You should watch educational videos. And hey, my channel is about educational League of Legends, so click that subscribe button so you don't miss out in the future. And yeah, it's quite the perfect time to go back, because the wave's under tower, which means it can't be frozen against us. Also, I'm quite so yeah, we don't want to... do I want Fairy Charm or Boots? I think Boots are better. Yeah, it was... you need to have the gold for it. I think I can manage without Fairy Charm, it's fine. E is just so expensive. I feel a little bit uneasy with that rune page, if I'm completely honest. But I mean, we're playing this for the mid-game power spikes, where we can just E plus R and everyone dies. Also, with a Sanguine Blade build, E is a good kiting tool. So when you have that attack speed from Sanguine Blade and Boots, just laying down an extra E and then kiting away from them, it's so strong. She's tanking that. That wave's quite big, so we won't be able to make much happen right now. But as soon as the wave resets, so when we get an even minion wave in the middle of the lane, then we can be a little bit more proactive. Nice, got all of them. And Senna went tier first. Huge mistake. You need pickaxe first. Tier first is just it's a trap. Spend so much gold on non-combat stats. But yeah, also one of those advantages of Emax Misfortune, you set up your support skill shots so nicely. When I lay down an E, it's so easy for Lux to just hit her Q. Nocturne just sneaking a dragon, casually. Sure. Definitely got priority right now. Uh-oh. F heal. That counter gank. Yikes. I still have heal. No, I don't anymore. Ooh. Juicy. I should have popped my potion mid-fight. Definitely. Okay, waves clear. Now we can base without losing anything. Whew. That was close. Lux and I almost died. But yeah, we got the backup we needed. That was a crazy fight. Actually, I'm down. Fairy Charm, it is an upfront investment, but it sells for 88. So how much do you actually lose? 37 gold. You lose 37 gold by buying Fairy Charm and then selling it. So it's definitely worth. It doesn't do much though, it's 3 extra mana per 5 seconds? Per second? I actually don't know how to read the stat. Oh, had that landed, I would have ulted right away. She's still level 5, so we can all in her right now. I also don't mind ulting that for pressure. I felt like it. Resets the wave instantly. It was probably too greedy, but it's not the worst play ever. But it resets the wave instantly, puts them at an HP disadvantage, and you see right there, we get a summoner spell because they're careless. Yeah, mid lane's coming, most likely. I still think we're fairly safe. Ah, okay. Tristana went top lane. Get my ult back in 20. Yeah, aggressive ult plays, like the one I did earlier, are also way better if you have Ultimate Hunter. She just randomly died to Lux and me poking. Wow. Okay, sure, mate. Maybe we can dive Senna. I can ER her under tower. Yeah, that's enough. Nice. Would have been better had Lux been there in the first place, but it still works, so I'm fine with that. Wanna spend some gold now. That's an overstay. We also don't have vision. Okay, yeah, I probably should have went with Lux there. But it's so risky still, as you see right here. Now I die for that. Nice. Yeah, we actually both die for that. That's what you get for being greedy, huh? Okay, at least this game's getting more interesting that way. I mean, I'm also a marketing genius, in case you haven't noticed yet. So I intentionally fed right there to prevent them from surrendering early, because the longer the game goes, the more watch time my channel accumulates, which is good for the algorithm, right? Genius. This is why you always should int, especially when recording a video. That cheap shot damage is not too shabby, by the way. I mean, it triggers on every single E-cast, so it's there. Lux is back. Wait. We're outnumbered. We shouldn't do this. Tristana is looking for something. Nice. Good enough, definitely. Now Nocturne should be able to take this. And even without W max, we're obviously still quite strong in terms of tower taking because of Sanguine Blade and Berserker's Greaves. Or at least Berserker's Greaves component. And also W1 also gives attack speed. Not as much, but it's still there. So yeah, it's for sure not as strong in terms of tower taking as the regular version of the build. But it still has that quality. Okay, and this is where we sell this. And ultimately, I'm really not sure about Fairy Charm. Kind of like... It kind of felt like a waste of 37 gold here. I don't know though. Maybe I underestimated it. The 3 extra mana per time unit. Oh, Tristana, you don't want this. I got lifesteal, brother. And attack speed. Careful. There's Senna. Oh well, we still got her flash. So I guess that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth. My ulti, even without Ultimate Hunter, is less than half the cooldown of her flash. So that's always a net positive for us. Kind of a stalemate right there. We probably shouldn't overdo it. The E kill steal. Why is she trying that again? Wow, what? Okay, now I see why she tried that. I definitely underestimated her damage. I also overstayed, so I was weaker than I should have been. So go Dustblade second. Actually, maybe we need... Do we need healing reduction early? It's relevant against Fiddlesticks, Senna and Nami. But mainly for Fiddlesticks. I don't think it's worth, he's 0-5. Yeah, we can wait. With healing reduction. Don't want Garen to just run down our top lane, so let's cover that. Maybe he's hiding in there. Yep. Sure is. That's also that's also one thing I like about E a lot. You can just check bushes. You don't need to face check or gamble. And with Emax, the cooldown is so low that you can do it every time you need it. Let's roam mid lane. Don't really want to overstay top lane because I'm very vulnerable sitting there. Vulnerable to ganks. And with this more ability-based rune page and skill order, I also want to make use of my ER combination with all that lethality I bought. Oh god. Nice. Again, before the comet even lands, Eve finishes him. Take the tower. Nice. I doubt we can end though. The wave is not there and respawn timers are too low. We should play it safe. This is a good way to throw a game if you greed for Nexus towers in that position. Yeah, that's free. As long as you take the free stuff, you win the game. Remember that. Take the free stuff, win the game. And push past River Rome. Those are the two mantras you should live by. Split pushing. As an AD carry. What a time to be alive. But this build certainly doesn't do it as well as the other one. Or the other rune page. Because... it's more about the skill order. But the rune page and the skill order go hand in hand, don't they? So, yeah, without W max, you don't push that fast. Also, you don't rotate that effectively. Nice. He even flashed for that. We should push side lanes. Mid lane is literally worthless at this point. Okay. Now we're putting in some work, finally. This Lux is going wild. Alright, we take the tower. And I mean, at this stage of the game, considering how far behind they are, they even have trouble defending against super minions, so the towers should be free for the most part. Alright, and we cleared the wave at the same time, which means this wave crashes and we can take the tower for free. That should be the game, shouldn't it? I mean, how do they defend this at this point? Yeah, let's just go for the Nexus. the Arcane Comet last hit. They respawn here, but the Nexus will fall before they can react. So that was a wild game and definitely an interesting experiment. Let me know what you think of this more ability-based approach to the Sanguine Blade Misfortune build. I personally like the WMAX version better, but hey, maybe that fits your playstyle and it's, well, it's the best Misfortune build, just with a different rune page, different skill order. So it should work fine, power level wise, but if you want to see the press the attack version of the best, or the truly best Misfortune build, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.